Hey, it's Bob Joyner here again, and going to do a quick day trade chat room review for Monday, March the 6th. If you've been following along, this is the fourth day in a row that I've done these, and just go ahead and jump in and show you first off, taking a look at the SPY. This is a 3-minute chart of the SPY. All the charts I'll be showing in today's video are 3-minute charts since I'm recording this a little bit after 4 o'clock after the market is closed. But as you can see, we came down to the S3 line for the SPY, found support there, and moved back up, retraced over half of that at one point, but then came back down again for a slightly negative day in the market. So we had 5 trades posted in the chat room today. If we take a look at TGTX, this is one that I posted in on Facebook in pre-market. Also posted it in the chat room at 8 o'clock watching it. At that point, price was I think about 850. So obviously we had a huge move up. A lot of arrows on this, so let me explain this one briefly. Posted the first trade this morning as the chart over here shows. 9:33 a.m. went up, hit target, went well above a 1% target before it came back down. I posted a second one and mentioned that it was more risky, that it was a risky type trade. And the reason I say that is because price had doubled at that point, had more than doubled actually at that point from Friday's close. So a huge move up today in this stock. So as I mentioned, high probability long, but still risky up at that point. And then what happened was it just started slowly falling down after that point, and eventually came down to this purple line. This purple line is my double down line. Now you can do a stop there. That would be a huge stop, about 20% stop, which is way too big. And as I mentioned, a risky type trade. And the way we play that in the chat room, the way I suggest members to play it at least, is that if I'm saying it's a risky stock, then one way to manage that risk is to use less equity on the trade rather than using the normal amount of equity as if it were a normal type trade. So that's one thing. The second thing is you have this purple line. We came down and tagged exactly at that line. Now that line I set this morning, it was around 9:46 when I said, 9:46 when I made the first entry, and then I posted that line at the same time that I posted that. Now it didn't hit that line until after 12 o'clock. So 2 hours later, about 2.5 hours later actually, it finally came down and hit that line. So that's a double down line is what I call it. And I mentioned this in Friday's video. Very seldom that we have these double down, but what happened is after that point, that's exactly where it found support. That was exactly the low of the day, as it turned out, even though I posted that 2.5 hours earlier back in here. Came up, and then you create an average based on that. So you have an average at the yellow line. It ended up hitting that line several times, finding resistance there, and then finally moving up for about a 4% profit on the double down portion. So that one required a little bit of explanation there. Next trade up was BRFS, posted as a high probability short early this morning, 9:36. Again, this is a 3-minute chart you're looking at. Took a long time to finally break down, but breakdown it did, hit target, and continued down to new low of the day as the day continued. Next up was X, posted a high probability short on U.S. Steel. U.S. Steel has been a contextual long, but recently has moved over into the contextual short area. I don't know how long that will last, but it is that way right now. So at 9:58, posted as a high probability short, came down and hit target before 11 o'clock. FCX was the last trade posted a high probability short for this one as well at 10:11. Again, a lot of stagnation, a lot of consolidation on this stock, but finally broke down and hit target and continued on past target. So another good day in the chat room with everything working out depending on how you traded it. And showing you this again, bobjoyner.com is how you can find out more information about Stock Talk, but also showing you this. I'm going to have a special offer this Thursday. I'll be posting it on that site. So if you want to make a note of that, put it on your calendar, set your phone alarm or something. But you want to pay attention to this. It'll be posted on Thursday, probably sometime in the afternoon. Special invitation and a special offer that I think you'll be interested in. So hope you're enjoying these videos, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll do one more tomorrow.